Fellas, I don't know if you are intentionally or subconsciously being confused by what we mean when we say we would rather stay single, but it's not because we don't want a relationship. It's not because we don't want companionship, partnership. The problem is, why would we get into a relationship specifically with a man when it does not improve the conditions of our lives, or at the very least maintain the status of life that I currently provide to myself? Why? So if I'm financially stable, emotionally stable, if I go to therapy, if I have taken the time to build a genuine connection with people around me, a community, why I want a relationship with a man who has not even taken steps to improve his own life, but want to be in a relationship with me? Why?
What up, team? Came across another gem. I always find these videos where these women try to break it down and explain to us in their sophisticated way what they mean by they don't want to settle, right? And this young lady is telling us that basically, right, in a nutshell, she's looking for somebody that makes a lot of money, and she's trying to allude to the therapy and, all this other stuff to try to throw us off the scent. I call that a red herring, right? But basically, it all boils down to this. She doesn't want to spend any of her money to improve your life. She wants you to spend your money to improve her life. Or if you're coming into her life, you have to make enough money to where she doesn't have to spend her money, but she can maintain the same lifestyle that she currently maintains on her own. That's what I got from that, right? And women call it settling. They call it, strong and independent, whatever they want to call it. But this is the problem they're having, right? They're having a problem where they're looking for a certain type of man, a particular man that makes a lot of money. And so is every other woman, right? They're looking for the top 10, the top 20% of all men, of all earners. And they think that the 80% is just not on their level because they don't make a lot of money. Here's my thing. Here's my thought on this, right? And it's going to be a long rant, so just bear with me. The majority of this infrastructure that we find comforts in, the electricity, the plumbing, the transportation, is done by a lot of men that are not making millions of dollars. All the important jobs that's done in America to maintain our comforts, our lifestyles, the fact that there's clean water running into your house and you can just access that at any point in time, electricity that you can access at any point in time, is done by men that are probably not making these high salaries. But it doesn't make these men less important than the guys that are making millions of dollars. The guys that are digging these ditches and doing the deadliest catch to bring food to the supermarkets and transportation, that these guys are out here transporting all this food from state to state, right? To get it to our local supermarket so we can go in there conveniently with our little shopping carts and just pick. These are not men that are out here making millions of dollars. But yet, they downgrade these type of important jobs and they say that they're not looking for these types of men because they're not bringing home the bacon. Well, if women would consider that a man bringing an additional income, and of course, we're not saying that you should aim your sights at some homeless guy and bring him home with you to be able to provide a lifestyle for him. Like, men don't want to do that either. But the difference with men and women is we don't look at that stuff. We look for somebody to love unconditionally. But women look to love conditionally, If you're a guy that's making a certain standard of living and you lose your job and you can't provide that money anymore, that lady will leave you. At the end of the day, I wish it wasn't so, but it is what it is. I'd love to hear your thoughts, guys. What do you think about this lady's rant? She tries to explain to us, but I think it all boils down to how much money you make. Love to hear your thoughts. See you guys in the next one. Peace.